action figure rosters for Nitro and for Carnage. So, little backstory. Carnage General Manager, Nitro General Manager, and we are going to be drafting the rosters tonight. Roster changes can be made whenever they need to if a deal can happen between the general managers. And yeah, let's get into it. This is also for me to go through my action figure roster so I can like sort out what I need where for the rosters. Here we go. Carnage gets Will Ospreay, the world champion. Nitro. This is not going to be in like an order. So like basically like they're gonna get equal stuff, but like I'm just putting figures where they need to be. Like they're not gonna like draft the champions first because it's not like it's story or anything. Like this is just a live stream. So yeah, we're putting together the rosters right now. I'm gonna give you to here. Nitro is basically kind of, if you really think about it, just the newer stars that I don't use that much, but I want to use them. So we're gonna send them over. And there goes the championship right here. Oh, and this is just what's gonna happen, I guess. I'm gonna have to set all these guys back up. Put you here. Just lost Obafemi's elbow pad again because for some reason he wants to keep this one on. But Obafemi is going to be on Nitro. Say with that what you will. Roman Reigns is going to be on Carnage. God. Will Ospreay, just stand up. For the love of God. Stop falling down. We're going to have Cody Rhodes be on Carnage. Carmelo Hayes is going to be on Carnage. AJ Styles is on Carnage. We're going to have Axiom be on Nitro. We're going to have Ethan Page be on Nitro. We're going to have Penta be on Nitro. And there goes AJ back there. Hold on. What's good, Ricky Delgado? I think I said that right. We're going to have Randy Orton be on Carnage. Let me see if I can get... Alright, so I'm going to try to make this wider so I can put more figures on the table. And it won't, like, mess anything up. Come on, guys. I'm working around. Like the pen, thank you. Okay, there we go. That should make it easier for me. Going over to Nitro is Andrade. Staying on Carnage, Brock Lesnar. Dirty Dom is going to Nitro. Seth Rollins. Do I have top pick CM Punk? I do, actually. I don't know what you're talking about. I have an old top pick CM Punk. I don't have the newer one, though. Like the Roman Reigns Survivor Series one. I don't have that. I'm going to put Seth Rollins on Carnage. This guy's not doing anything in the freaking roster. We're going to have Sammy Guevara, a newer addition to the roster. He actually debuted a year ago. Sammy Guevara debuted a year ago at a pay-per-view, but he never showed up since, so we're going to send him to Nitro. Maybe he can use his star power over there. Johnny Gargano we will have over on Nitro. Guys, the Nitro roster looks bigger, but I mean the Carnage roster, that's mostly for the World Championship, so just keep that in mind when looking over at this roster. Trick Williams is going to be on Carnage. It's a little shocker right there. Ripped JD McDonough is going to be on Nitro. JD McDonough is not really a wrestler anymore. He kind of retired from action at WrestleMania when Samoa Joe absolutely just killed him. So he's kind of just like a manager now. Jon Moxley is going to be on Nitro. This is going to be the main champion over on Nitro. The hardcore champion, Bryan Danielson. Hold on one second. Let me grab something real quick. How'd you make that custom Jon Moxley? So it's the Sami Zayn Elite, I think, 101. And I just put the Jon Moxley head on there. And I put kick pads from a different figure. And I put tape over the logos because I still want to use the Sami Zayn in the future. But, so, yeah, so. Main champion, hardcore champion, Bryan Danielson. CM Punk is going to be on Carnage. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see, like, all the figures. We're going to have Logan Paul on Carnage. Finn Balor is going to Nitro. Swerve Strickland, a man we haven't seen compete in a while, is going to be on Nitro. Mystico is going to be on Nitro. What's good? WFC Wrestling Figs. How'd you make that custom Dominic Mysterio? Okay, so hold on. Let me pull the Dominic out so I can show you real quick. So this Dirty Dom figure has a lot of history going into it, right? So I got this shirt off of CSW. These are Danhausen pants for some reason. I don't know. I've had them on there for a long time, but I just like them. And then it's the Elite. It's the first Dirty Dom Elite, with just a bunch of cloth goods, and then the newer head scan. So it's a lot of pieces and parts put together to make a pretty good Dom that I like to fed with. Braun Breaker is going to be put on... I'll put him on Nitro for now. He could get called out for the World Championship division, pretty much. Hold on. John Cena is going to be on Carnage. He is the Intercontinental Champion, but he does have a defense on the next Nitro. A little spoiler there, guys, but he is defending on the next Nitro. So, that comes out soon. Stay tuned. I'm trying to get all these people. Ricochet, former world champion, is going to be on Nitro. Nitro roster is pretty big. I'm just going to say that. Okay. Sorry if this isn't the most action-packed stream you've ever seen, but it's just, I'm kind of did this so I can go through my bins, but I just thought I'd stream it because, you know, it's related to action figures. Why not put it on my action figure channel? The next draft pick going to Carnage is Kevin Steen. Former hardcore champion. I was trying to make a custom Jon Moxley Ultimate Edition using a Stone Cold body and swapping the legs of Roman Reigns. That would work. I think. If you have the right stuff, I think that would work. And what's good? Latoya Smith. I hope I said that right. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Sorry if I didn't. Other person going over to Nitro will be Pete Dunne. I'm not Pete Dunne, sorry. Tyler Bate. They're in a tag team, guys. Jey Uso will be on Nitro. Pete Dunne. This is my mom's account, by the way. That's cool. Pete Dunne will be sent to Carnage. Underdog in the World Championship scene over there. Cedric Alexander is going to be on Nitro. Let's see who else is in here. Dolph Ziggler, United States Champion, is going to be on Nitro. Maybe do some U.S. Open challenges. Let's bring it a little closer so he's in frame. There we go. So, I think that might be everyone. I mean, there's a couple more people for Nitro in here, but like, you know what? We'll put Edge. We'll put Edge on Carnage. Shoot. I need to have... Where's my... I'm missing my Bobby Lashley action figure, which is bad because I need him for a match next week, I think. in 2 weeks. I filmed that. No, that's Damian Priest. And Damian Priest, he can go on Nitro. Right here, and put Damian Priest on Nitro. Yeah, I'm not seeing my Bob Lashley figure, which is weird. I'll look for that later. We'll put Tony D'Angelo to be drafted to Nitro. Grayson Waller can be put on Nitro. I mean, guys, I feel like the roster is looking pretty stacked, huh? Let me see if I can, like, show you guys up here, like, look at that. This is the Nitro roster. It's a lot bigger, but this is mainly for the World Championship. So, I mean, you can already see some World title matches, even number one contenders matches. Like, if we're putting into a figure, Will Ospreay is the champion right now, guys. Out of all these people, who do you want to see Will Ospreay face for the World Championship? If he can retain in the Elimination Chamber. Or Elimination Cage, sorry. Will Ospreay versus who? Logan Paul. If you want to see a Will Ospreay and Logan Paul match, I filmed one of those a long time ago. You can go back and it will say, I think it will say Will Ospreay versus Logan Paul on a video. I can't believe Finn Balor left the Judgment Day. Me too, bro. That's awesome. He's finally free. But, so you guys want Logan Paul versus Will Ospreay? That would be a fun match. But let's look over here now. Who do you guys want to see Bryan Danielson face out for the Hardcore Championship out of all these people? Bryan Danielson versus who for the Hardcore title? Will Ospreay versus Logan Paul, anything goes. I mean, maybe. You never know. Near future, Jon Moxley. I mean, that's pretty much the obvious one, right? Jon Moxley, Bryan Danielson, hardcore match. That seems just like... That seems like it'd be pretty awesome. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I think I'm going to end it here. With the rosters picked. And, I mean, if you guys want to see this, so many extra figures in my bin that I just am not putting on the roster because it's either duplicates or, like, I mean, I'm not putting Undertaker on the roster, right? I don't use him that much. I don't use Vader. These were people from the Royal Rumble that are just still in my bin chilling. So they can probably go in the crowd or just somewhere else. I have customs that I'm going to be making soon. Yo, I missed most of the stream. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to make custom with this. Not Hangman Page. I'm going to actually turn it into Shinsuke Nakamura soon with this figure. So stay on the lookout for that custom. I got a custom AJ Styles in the works. Yeah, guys. I mean, I don't ever use Channing Stacks Lorenzo. Like, that was an indie guy that I just never use. So, I mean, thank you guys for watching the stream. If you have any more questions, let me know right now. And, yeah, let me just see if there's any questions before I end the stream about these figures and about matches for the figures or rosters or anything about my Fed. Any questions? Yes. Can you add me on Discord? Okay. My Discord is Brendan. Oh no, I'll type it in the chat. Hold on, I'll type it in the chat. So you guys can add me on Discord, I guess. That's my Discord, guys. If you want to add me. Will you ever do a retirement match? I'm not retiring. Y'all never will see the end of me. I'm not retiring. Screw that. But I mean, a retirement match, if I do end up ever wanting to quit, then I will do a retirement match. Yo, am I late? Screw you! You're so late, bro. I've been streaming for 20 minutes and I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to end the stream. Bro missed the entire draft. I mean, these are the rosters. If you really want to look at the rosters, that's sad. Can you do a string tutorial? Okay. Well, there's not really a tutorial for string. You just kind of have to get good at it. But, you should grab the string, and you guys can barely even see it. That's why it's so good. What I like to do is I hold it. Yeah, that's pretty much what you do. You hold it here. But if you're trying to get, hold on, let me grab Finn Balor. Hold on. Oh yeah, guys. By the way, I'm actually going to. I'm gonna knock all this down before I end the stream. Let me grab Finn Balor. Where is Finn Balor? Right here. If you're trying to do a coup de grace, it's a pretty good pose. But then you gotta grab this. And what I do is I put it right under his neck like he's hanging. And I mean, you have to take the photo before they spin around. You kind of have to like chain tutorial. Yeah, screw that, bro. Kill yourself. Never mind. In game, guys, in game. But you do the same sleep tutorial. Okay, you just close your eyes. You close your eyes, gang. But yeah, this is pretty much how you string. If you really like, I only have one of these. I'm watching on 2 devices, so it looks like you got more people watching. W, bro, W. I really only got one piece of clear string. I'm gonna be honest. This is it. I mean, it's thicker, so that's why I use it. But like, sometimes I'll be sitting here for 20 minutes. Drop kick. You just have to like. You put the string. You gotta try and balance it in the middle. Hold on, like this. Like, if you only have one piece of string. If you have 2, you just put one at the end and then one here, and then it actually is so much easier. I used this for a long time. This little piece. So I just would do this. Hold on. Boom, drop kick. How long does it take to make a video? I filmed a Why is Joe naked? He's not. How long does it take to make a video? This week, I made a 15-minute match in like 3 days. It really just depends if you're like, if you care about it. Like, if you're having fun with it, it really does not take that long. But if you hate the match you're filming, it can take like 3 weeks. Like, I filmed the Royal Rumble. It took me 3 weeks to make it because I was just like so done with it. But I wanted to finish it because I knew that you guys wanted to see a Rumble. Also, I knew I could get me views. So, like, yeah, I'm at 400 subscribers, by the way. 400. Let's go. Nah, but like, yeah. All right, chat. I'm actually just kill everyone that's standing up right now. Like, they're actually about to be dead at the hands of Finn Balor. W hardcore match? Did you watch the Danielson and Joe match? That was not Danielson and Joe. Danielson and Jacob Fatu. Because they cooked. That was one of the sickest things I've ever done. Like, it was, you don't understand, like, how deep of a place I had to go. How dark of a place I had to go to think of, like, half of those spots. Because, I mean, just imagine, right? you're sitting on a wooden plank. Your head is down, and someone... I'll do a face review. I have done it way before. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to do it on stream because I don't want to get banned. But do you use salt for the glass? Yes, I do. I figured that out from MDT. No, but like, imagine you're laying your head down like this on a board, on just a wooden board, and someone like Bryan Danielson's size just comes and just fully just stomps on you like that. Like, that is not good. Like, if anyone, like, unprotected, by the way, like, this is supposed to be real. Just, like, fully just lays it in. Like, I don't understand how, I don't know it, like, how to explain, like, how painful, like, how damaging that would be for your entire life. Like, that would be an insane thing if that ever happened. In wrestling, on a CZW, bro, if I'm being honest, I've never watched a CZW match. I mean, I've barely even watched 15 AEW matches. Like, yeah, I just said. Like, in wrestling, this is how the curve stomp is done. They, like, they jump up here, but then they, like, bounce off. So, I mean, I just don't know, like, and then, like, I had him with a ladder. Alright, hold on, let me explain this one, too. If your head was hanging off like this, hold on, one second. I'm gonna explain this. I'm grabbing a ladder, guys. If your head was hanging off the side of a thing like this, and someone grabbed a ladder and just fully just dropped it on you, like, you're dead. I mean, there's just... I wanted it to feel like it was a fight. I didn't want it to feel like it was a wrestling match. I wanted it to feel like it was genuinely a death match. Like, I don't think I'm going to use Jacob Fatu for a long time because of all the punishment he felt in this match. Like, there is no... If he returns, he's going to return with some new character or something. Like... Oh, by the way, NWA, this is my Kevin Owens right here. It's so beautiful. I made this shirt, by the way. I made a video on my channel. I did one video on it ever. Send it here and screw you. It's called PW Customs, and you just get Mod Podge and you print out a picture and you put it over. Why is he so tall? Hey? What do you mean? Why is he so tall? I mean, hold on. He's taller than... Edge is taller than him. Trick Williams is taller than him. Cena and him are the same type. Like, dude, he's not tall. I don't know what you're getting at here, bro. Also, this is an Ultimate Edition Cena, not gonna lie. My first ever Ultimate Edition. And then I put these big-ass shoes on him because they look better. His chest is short. And then I did this with the Penta because I don't think I'm ever going to use Penta again for a long time. So I just... Huh? I just like to play with this one, kind of. Like, I like to pose this one around. And it's easier to pose around like this. Doesn't look good at all. But, I mean... If I paint it, it'd probably look good. But I'm really not trying to pose a basic, though. So put him back here. One thing I don't understand is quitting Fetting. Unless you're actually, like... Because why would you quit and then delete all your stuff? It's so weird to me. Because... if you're not making money, then... why would you quit? Just do it when you want to do it. Like, I get not wanting to post weekly anymore, but quitting is so stupid. Because then you gotta unquit. Yeah, okay, MWA. Then you gotta unquit and make yourself look so stupid. Also, right, it's boring having all this stuff to pose around and not take pictures of it. And not make it into a match. Like, what if instead of quitting, you made like a 3-minute match? 3-minute little VidFed match, and that was fun. Like, I had fun last night. I did a little live stream of, like, playing with the figures. And, like, it was just stupid and funny, and I loved it. But, like, people have decided to just make that their full career, which is kind of stupid. Like, just at least make VidFed, bro. But, no. Like, all these are meant, I feel like they're meant to make videos with. Like, it's just, they're so good and posable, and, like, after you pay all this money, you're like, oh, I'm gonna quit, guys. I'm not gonna make videos anymore. The stream was peak. Real! Bro, 7 people watching, but only us typing. Real, guys. This is actually crazy to have 8 people watching a, like, a horizontal stream, though. Because you don't scroll onto these. Usually you have to actually click on them. So that's actually kind of cool, if you think about it. Like, if I was doing a vertical stream right now, I've had vertical streams that have, like, 300 people in them just because people scroll onto them for 1 second and scroll right off. But, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. What do you guys think of this championship I'm working on? The new World Championship. I feel like it's peak. Ka-chow. That's actually tough. Thank you. It's hold on by. So right now I can just fully just take this off because it's molded on there with some putty. But I'm gonna sand it down. I'm gonna sand it down so that it doesn't stick out so far. But I mean, it kind of looks good. I feel like. And then, I mean, once you put that championship on the goat, and figures are falling. Once you put that championship on the goat right here, the Billy Goat, like, no one can tell me that's not tough. Nobody can tell me that's not tough. Alright, guys, I'm ending the stream. W stream, guys. See you guys later.